There are a few things in life that are certain. One, unfortunately, one day we're all going to die. And two, Scream 6 is absolutely the best Scream film since the original. What's up, everybody? Nick here. I am here to finally do the review for Scream 6. The movie is finally here. I just walked in the door from the theater. I'm going to tell you right now, from the jump, there will be no spoilers. This will not be a long review because I am going to be incredibly vague about this movie. Tomorrow on Drum Dum's channel, we will be doing a spoiler stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want spoilers, you'll get them there. It is not going to happen here. If you guys have not seen the movie yet, you are safe. I'm just going to give you a few thoughts about this movie. I said at the beginning that this is the best Scream film since the original, and I mean that. And here's a few reasons why this movie is so good. Core 4, as they're dubbed in this movie, the returning survivors from Scream 5, are incredible in this movie. Their chemistry is at an all-time high. Their performances are believable. It feels so real. I was somebody that was not sold on Melissa Barrera in Scream 5. I thought she was just fine. She's awesome here. I have to give her flowers. She did phenomenally in this movie. So the core 4 are absolutely incredible in this movie. The setting of New York is used to its maximum potential. There are so many set pieces that just scream New York, and they really lean into it and utilize it to perfection. Obviously, the stuff you've seen in the trailers. There's the subway sequence, which was great in the movie. The ladder sequence, oh my God, was so good. There is so much about the setting and the set pieces, the locations, and how they utilize them that are just chef's kiss. I mean, I don't even know what more to say about that. Ghostface. When in the robe, we have never, ever seen a more intimidating Ghostface. I am standing by that. Nobody can convince me otherwise. This Ghostface is cold, calculating, brutal, does not care. Doesn't care where they are, who's around. They're going to kill you by any means necessary. And it's going to be brutal and it's going to be personal. Okay? And I got to tell you, this Ghostface performance was awesome. This movie is super suspenseful too. Now, this might be surprising because, I mean, how many times do you hear me say that about a movie? I don't usually ever say that. It's hard nowadays for me to feel any kind of fright in a movie, which sucks because that's what we want out of horror. And while I'm not saying Scream 6 is scary, it is super suspenseful. 3 sequences in this movie where my palms were sweating. 3. I'm not even kidding you. Sitting in the theater, palms sweating. Sitting there going, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? Please don't let this happen. Oh my God, no. It is, yes. Tyler Gillette, Matt Bettinelli open. Y'all proved that you can do suspense. And God, did they do it so well in this movie. Nobody is safe. A lot of complaints you hear about Scream movies throughout the years. Oh, but we knew this person was going to come out unscathed and this and that. Nobody's safe in this movie. And after you've seen this movie, you might comment down below and say some things and go, oh, to the contrary. You know what I mean. Everybody is a suspect and everybody is a target. And not a single person is going to come out of this movie unscathed. Nobody. There is a moment in this movie where I threw my hands up in the theater and audibly exclaimed because I was like, son of a bitch. And they tricked me. They tricked me. I got to be vague. I got to be vague. So I'm not even going to give you any details about that. But my God, this movie is so good. This is coming from somebody that was very optimistic about it. And I was worried about that as it approached. And if you guys watched my stream last night, you heard me talking to Justin about how that was making me a bit worried. Because I was like, I just feel like I could end up being let down. Going in with such high expectations and being like, son of a bitch, they duped me. Nope. No. This movie's awesome. This movie is awesome. When they say that it's gory, that it's bloody, that Ghostface is ruthless, that it's suspenseful, all of that's true. There's great moments of comedy in this movie. There's, oh my gosh, I just don't even know what else to say, guys. It's so good. A few things I want to address. They handle Kirby really, really well in this movie. I really liked Kirby in this movie. She didn't feel shoehorned in. I really liked Kirby. Justice for Kirby, and we got it. Gale, man, Gale gets a couple great moments in this movie. So if you are a Gale stan, you'll be happy. She gets great moments in this movie. She really, really does. My God, and it's surprisingly really emotional. Like, I don't care how this sounds. There was multiple points throughout this movie where I was kind of like, there was actually a point where I did physically tear up, and I was like, oh, that sucks, man. But it's really surprisingly emotional. There's really a lot. These actors really showed a lot of range and a lot of like craft. I was very, very surprised. I guess I shouldn't have been. These are all great actors, but you know, some of them are fresh faces and they're new and they're still trying to find their way in Hollywood. And I just feel like this movie, they really shined really bright. I mean, they really, really did. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Oh, and oh my, I have to say this. The way they explained Sydney's absence in this movie was great. It really, really was. As a Nev Campbell stan, I was really, really pleased with how they handled that. That was the one thing that I worried about going into this movie. If you guys are worried about it, don't. They handle it really well. They really, really do. It was very loving and it was very believable. And it does not close the door for her return in Scream 7, which better happen because end of a trilogy, possibly into the franchise for a while. We got to bring everything together. One last one, baby. Wow. What else can I say, guys? This movie is everything about Scream 5 that I felt like was a bit lackluster, like some of the killer reveals and not, you know, this believability factor, not so much here. I believed it. I really did. The motivation is the one thing that I'm still taking time to warm up to. I liked it. I did. I didn't love it like Billy and Stu, though. But I liked it. So as long as I liked it, I'm okay with it. But my God, this movie's awesome. I mean, if you guys are, you know, worried about this because there's no Nev or you're not a huge Scream fan, go see this freaking movie. It is so fun. It is so bloody. It's suspenseful. It's well acted. It's beautifully shot. God, Matt, Tyler, phenomenal job. I mean, seriously, easily your best film. Wow. I can't wait to talk about this more with you guys tomorrow. So join me tomorrow night over at Drum Dums at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to get into spoilers and go see Scream 6 this weekend. It is phenomenal. So if you guys haven't been able to tell up to this point, I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 stars. This very well will probably be my number 1 movie of this year when this year is all said and done. Now, I know Evil Dead Rise is coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out this year. Right now, I find it hard to believe that anything's going to top it, but we'll see. Scream 6, phenomenal. Check it out. I'm going to go think about this movie some more.